I've been wearing it all day, and no one has spotted it.
Oh, wow.
I've been wearing it for 2 days, actually. No one has spotted it. And that is it. It's just so that you know that, not that I take my characters home with me, but don't fuck with me.
I mean, that's great. That's commitment.
Well, it's good. I just let it be a fun thing to have, you know. The thing is, it's too big for that finger, so it's that finger. And they're, yeah, that's it, yes.
Malcolm had something to do with Sarah's death. Do you think he could have something to do with Sarah's resurrection?
I cannot reveal to you what is going. I don't like the others. I go into the meetings and production meetings, and I don't like to know what's going to happen because I like to be surprised when I get the script, because I'm also a nerd and a geek myself, so I enjoy that kind of thing. Also, it's the challenge for me to go, ooh, that's what I'm doing now. Now I have to make that work, and that makes it fun rather than knowing what's going to happen. Because if you know what's going to happen, sometimes you play things a little differently. Whereas if you don't know, you play for what it is right there and then, and it's more spontaneous for the audience. All I can say is that we know she is alive. You know, will be back, obviously because of legends. But how she is brought back to life? Oh, you're drooping. How she's brought back to life, that will be the interesting part. But I would like to think that Malcolm has a little bit of a hand in on bringing her back. But all I can say for me as an actor, this season is going to be awesome. Awesome.
So is Malcolm coming back to Starling City?
Oh yeah. No, I'm. It was Mark just said in one of the interviews again, and I found out. He said, Malcolm being the head of the league now, it will be very different from before. The league will have casual Fridays. So there might not be all the gear. And, well, no, but they might be, shall we say, infiltrating in other areas. And you just don't know they are there. It's like when the League of Assassins showed up before, you know it's them because of the way they're dressed. But Malcolm might devise a way to let them show up and you just don't know that they're amongst us.
How might Malcolm react to his daughter putting on a red hood and fighting crime herself?
I think he is proud. He is so proud of that. But again, even though she will be speedy, or a little speedy, he will still be very protective of her. He'll allow her to blossom and do her thing, but there will always be that protective realm over Thea. However, there's somebody else in the realm that I would really like, and I think we're going to see that relationship be opened up and looked into.
You and Willa training together, kind of sparring, or were there any kind of horror stories of either of you getting stunts that way?
No, we're generally pretty careful, and our stunt team is very protective of us. Willa, it's funny because some of the sequences when they're putting people in, I treat it all like dance because of having a dance background. So they can show me before the scene, and I'll pick it up and I'll do it as we do it. Whereas others, some people, which is fine, it takes a couple of days for them to get into it. Stevens does it because he does a lot of the fighting himself, which is amazing. But we haven't had any accidents. On other shows, I broke a stuntman's nose. Oops. Yeah, it's a killer. Feel that though. Feel that. I keep catching myself with it.
Will there be any challenges to his ascension to being Ross?
I think the challenge is going to be, this is again not written, but it's just my...
The challenge is to not be so handsome. That's your challenge. Good luck.
Thank you. I've just gone a little wet at the knees. I've literally just fanboyed right in front of all of you in my pants. What? I'm not going to get my ring in my finger, though.
Now it's a Barrowman table.
Oh, I love a good joke. Anyway, so I think the challenge will be him maintaining his position rather than because he's already there. And you know that was the whole thing of you will kneel before Reish, we call him now, because and here's the wording behind that. If you're saying Raz and you're not, you say that if you're not part of the league. So I was a rogue member, gone rogue, and it was a way to insult Reish by calling him Raz because it's the mispronunciation, kind of an insult to him. But when you are the man or you're in the league, you say Reish Al Ghul.
Versus Malcolm Merlin.
Captain Jack Harkness versus Malcolm Merlin. They would fight like cat and dog, and then Malcolm would beat the crap out of Captain Jack and almost take him to the point of death, but knowing Jack, he would come back to life, and he would probably kill him. And as soon as he came back to life, as Malcolm was walking away, Jack would grab him by the hood, pull him on the ground, and make out with him. I haven't thought about that at all. I haven't thought about that at all.
That sparked thousands of words.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what's a fan fiction?
Liar. Liar.
Everyone is just giving you that.
I know. It's because I'm the bad guy, you know, and they like me. You were gonna? No. All right. Anyone else?
What was the most challenging moment on season 2?
For me?
Emotionally, yeah, emotionally or physically.
I don't know if I'd say there was a physical challenge. The challenge for me is I get a lot of dialogue. I'm like Felicity. I get a lot of words to say, and I don't know, but I seem to be the one telling the story to the audience, or kind of setting up the new way it's going to go and all this kind of stuff. And when I do it, what's really hysterical is when I'm doing it, it's my close-up and they're all standing watching me because they all want to cut me up. And if, that's how we have a joke where we call her Amanda Poorbutt. Because when Katie had to do her speech, and Amanda Parbat, we all knew how to say it after a while, but then she came into a scene and she had to say it, and she went, "So, what's this about Amanda Poorbutt?" Well, we were gone. So those are the challenges when you're setting somebody up to fail, and we have a good time doing it. Keeps it alive. Amanda Poorbutt. She said, "Who's this Amanda Poorbutt?" Even lost it.